In this video, we'll walk you through the process of installing Docker on Windows 11 and Windows 10. We'll also demonstrate how to run Docker containers on your Windows system, ensuring you have a complete understanding of setting up and using Docker in a Windows environment. This guide is for Windows 10 and Windows 11. If you want to install Docker on Windows Server, there is a separate video on how to do that. You can find the link to that video in the description. Before installing Docker on Windows, there are a few important things to consider. Docker Desktop is the official way to run Docker on Windows 11 and Windows 10. It leverages WSL2, a Microsoft technology that lets you run Linux operating systems directly on Windows. WSL2 relies on a lightweight Hyper-V virtual machine, which can conflict with third-party hypervisors like VirtualBox or VMware Workstation. So if you rely on these tools for development or testing, installing Docker Desktop might cause issues. An alternative solution is to run Docker on a Linux virtual machine within VirtualBox or VMware Workstation instead of installing Docker Desktop. With that in mind, let's continue with this video on how to install Docker Desktop on Windows 11 and Windows 10. To install Docker Desktop, you need to enable virtualization. You can check if virtualization is enabled by opening the Task Manager and navigating to the Performance tab. In the Performance tab, look for the Virtualization section and verify if it is enabled. If virtualization isn't enabled, you'll need to turn it on in your BIOS settings. The specific steps will vary depending on your CPU and motherboard manufacturer. If your computer has an Intel CPU, you need to check for a setting called Intel Virtualization Technology or VTD under the Advanced BIOS settings. If your computer has an AMD CPU, look for a setting called SVM mode. To get detailed instructions specific to your computer, check your motherboard model and search for specific instructions on the manufacturer's website. Alright, here's the installation process. We'll first check if WSL2 is already enabled. If not, we will enable it. Then, we'll download and run the Docker Desktop installer for Windows. To check if WSL2 is enabled, open either Command Prompt or PowerShell and type WSL status. If WSL2 is up and running, you'll see the version number displayed. However, if there's no output like on this computer, it means WSL2 isn't currently enabled. So, we will install WSL2 by running the WSL install command. Okay, we need to restart the computer to complete the WSL2 installation. After the reboot, Windows will continue the WSL2 installation process. Alright, the Windows subsystem for Linux has been installed. Now let's download Docker Desktop for Windows. Open your web browser, go to the Docker download page, and click on Get Docker. Then, select Docker Desktop, choose the Windows option, and download the installer. Okay, the download is complete. Now, let's run the installer. The installation is complete, and it says that we must restart the computer to finish the process. So, we will restart the computer. After the reboot, it will finish the installation and present you with the Docker desktop dashboard. It is now starting the Docker engine, and once that is finished, we will open a command prompt and run the Docker command. First, we will check the Docker version. So, this is the Docker version installed on this computer. Now let's run a simple Hello World container to test if Docker is working correctly. If everything is set up properly, you'll see the Hello from Docker message appears in your terminal. So here is the thing. Docker Desktop on Windows lets you run two types of containers, Linux containers and Windows containers. The default is to run Linux containers. If you run the Docker version command, you can see that the server architecture is Linux, which means we are currently running Linux containers. Additionally, if you click the Docker icon in the system tray, you can see that there is an option to switch to Windows containers. If you need to work with Windows containers, you need to switch Docker Desktop to Windows mode. This is the first time I am switching to Windows containers, and it says that the Windows container feature is not enabled. We need to run this PowerShell command to enable the Windows container feature. Alright, the Windows container feature has been enabled. Let's launch Docker Desktop and then check the Docker version again. Note that now the server architecture is Windows. This confirms that we are now running Windows containers. Now that we're in Windows mode, let's start a test container to ensure everything is working properly. So, we got the hello from Docker, which means the container started properly. It also gives us an example of how to start a Windows server container. Let's try that out. Alright, we're now inside the Windows container. Let's check what version of Windows Server this is. This is the server core version of the Windows Server 2022 Data Center Edition. So, now that we can run Windows containers on Docker, remember that you can't start Linux containers when in Windows mode. If you need to use Linux apps, you'll need to switch back to Linux containers. Alright, that's it for this video. In the next one, we'll learn how to start Docker containers using the Docker run command.